What is going on, guys? It's Art Murderers, and before I start this video, I want to say that the gameplay that you are currently seeing is not my own. I will leave a link in the description to the gameplay of Rainbow Six. I would have recorded it myself, but I currently do not have a gaming PC. I'm currently building one, and I don't have that built yet. I've just been playing on GeForce Now with my phone. If you guys want to learn more about that, let me know in the comments. But without further ado, let's get into the actual video. Now, the reason I wanted to make this is because not to hate or bash on cloud gaming at all. In fact, I do think it is a possibility, or heck, it may even be commonplace to start doing cloud gaming in the future instead of buying expensive gaming rigs. And I love the idea of cloud gaming, especially being able to play games like Rainbow Six, as you're currently saying. Even though this isn't my own gameplay, but it's very similar to how it works on like GeForce Now and Google Stadia. But anyways, the idea of just playing AAA titles on such weak hardware, or even being able to play without having a game console and just paying for a subscription every month, you know, it seems great. However, I do think that cloud gaming is not exactly ready yet for a mass stage like that. I wholeheartedly believe, for quite a few reasons, that cloud gaming just simply isn't ready yet, or may never be ready at all, unfortunately. I have been using GeForce Now on my phone to play games for about the past month or so. I had a Stadia subscription for about 3 months, and don't get me wrong, I love playing games like Far Cry Primal, or Killing Floor 2, or Rainbow, or CS on my phone, easily accessible wherever, as long as I have a PS4 controller, or heck, even in GeForce Now's case, you can actually have on-screen controls. It doesn't work that well, but it's still there. But, however, with that being said, I do have quite a few gripes about that cloud gaming, and I'm going to tell you them. Okay, so the first gripe I have about cloud gaming is it's not always exactly clear when it comes to the picture quality, and your connection is a crucial part of it. Now, a lot of people nowadays have, like, 4G unlimited data, which is what I have. But you always may not have data, you may not have the fastest data, and concerning Wi-Fi speed and bandwidth, you may run your bandwidth out, or you may not even have fast enough internet. For instance, I live out pretty much in the middle of nowhere, and I have Frontier. And if you know Frontier, they are one of the worst internet service providers out there. Like, we get like kilobits per second. That's how bad it is, like 100-something kilobits per second, which, if you don't know, is really bad. Like, it will take about roughly 10 hours just to download like 1 or 2 gigabytes. That's how bad our internet connection is. But you definitely want to be able to run anything cloud gaming wise, and that's where physical hardware will always be out, is in bad or little to no connections. You can just plop in a game to your Xbox One or PS4, or just download a game off your PC, and yeah, sure, it'll take a while, but once it's downloaded, it's downloaded. You don't need to, unless it's like an online multiplayer, but even then, you'll still have a better chance of running it on physical hardware than digital through cloud gaming with slower internet connections, bandwidth, stuff like that. Okay, so the second problem I have is basically with services like Google Stadia, you having to rebuy the games again. Now, what I like about GeForce Now is, you own the games in your Steam library. If GeForce Now shuts down, you'll still have the physical PC hardware to play those games that you bought from Steam, or Uplay, or Battle.net, or whatever. which is one of the benefits of the service. But for other services like Google Stadia and Vortex and stuff like that, you will have to pay for games that you may end up losing. For instance, OnLive, that service got shut down and people were mad because they bought games from there and they weren't able to play them again. So that is something to consider, and until a service like GeForce Now can really have time to thrive and grow, I do not think that other services like Stadia will beat it when it comes to, library or consideration, because people can just play the games physically. And that's why I think also Project xCloud will work so well. If you just buy the games on, your Xbox, you can still own an Xbox and play it physically with, and then play it in the cloud later, if you're just going on a road trip or something. If you're just in a car and, you're going on the road trip or on a bus, you can't exactly bring your Xbox with you. But I do think that is a huge drawback to cloud gaming, and why, simply put, it is not ready yet. And the final reason that I pretty much have today is that it will not outbeat physical hardware. It's physical hardware is what, the cloud gaming runs off in and of itself, and the difference between playing on a PC and playing on a phone, streaming GeForce Now, or heck, even playing on another PC, streaming GeForce Now, is almost night and day. Sometimes, that little bit of latency can affect you in high, stakes games like Rainbow Six, where, every turn you corner, every second, everything like that matters, and competitive gameplay will never be beaten when it comes to physical hardware. If that were the case, then I'm assure you that places that hold, esports championships and stuff, if that was the case, that they would hold those because it would be cheaper just to stream it from a computer. But I just don't think that, to be honest, cloud gaming will beat physical hardware. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this. I love the fact of, having cloud gaming. I love sitting on my couch, or sitting, in the car, or, just being pretty much anywhere with a cellular connection and being able to play all the games that I love. But I don't see cloud gaming as a permanent option. I see it more as a secondary thing, especially with, the new Xbox One or Xbox Series X and PS5 coming out. I don't exactly see cloud gaming being the main thing that people will game on. I just think that cloud gaming isn't ready for all this stuff yet, and to be honest, I don't think it will for ever. But anyways, those are the points that I have to why cloud gaming isn't exactly ready yet. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I wanted to try something new with the commentary. I really did enjoy this. It's a lot faster than making, the videos that I've currently been making, like the reviews and stuff like that. I do feel like if this does do a lot more successful on my channel, if it's received well, I will do another one of these. I like doing commentary for a few reasons, and I do think that, it is a better thing for me to start doing than just doing these reviews. I can pump one out really quick, talk about stuff that's still tech related. Heck, I can still review stuff just with commentary footage. I can still do all the other stuff, but it's seeming a bit better and more high quality. I just think that this is maybe where the channel maybe headed, is tech commentary. Let me know in the comments below if you guys thought this was a good idea, and you let me know if you guys didn't like it. Let me know if you guys did like it. But anyways, this is the end of the video. I'm Armor Rose, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Thanks for the ride.